or the more muscles are going to be fatigued in the buttocks. You feel that?
Oh, it's fine.
And she's getting upper back, too, and her bicep is working on here. Again, we go back after this, and we do the left leg, all the same exercises. Okay, we're on the first exercise on the second circuit now. This is going to be all with both legs for the most part, except the kettlebell one leg deadlift. That's going to be later. But right now, Colleen's sitting on a ball, and I just want to say one thing. How does your butt feel right now?
Oh, it's burning. It's
Right
burning.
side?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
And by the way, Colleen just finished working out, so she's doing this as a gift to the Core Essentials show. Okay, so right now she's on a 45-centimeter stability ball, and the way you figure out which ball is best for you is you want to sit on it like she is, and her knee is at 90 and her hip is at 90. That's a perfect size ball. If it was too high, she'd be on a decline like this or an incline with her leg. So you want the thigh to be parallel with the floor. Okay, she's going to roll into the position to what we're going to do. This takes a little bit of work. Some people, this might be too tough. That's why this is the advanced. The other thing is we have her hair in a bun, but if she had really, really long hair, you'd want to really put it up because we don't want the ball to actually, destroy her hair and pull her hair out of her head. Okay, so now she's like straight. They call this sometimes the boat position. All right, her knee is at 90 degrees. And she's in the neutral position like we discussed on the first exercise. And her stomach is tensed, so she's just going to lower her hips down toward the floor. The ball stays pretty stable, and then she comes back up. And she squeezes those butt muscles. She comes down. Again, now this is working both sides now. We're doing the second circuit. Come back up. Hold it. Now, if that's too easy, what we would do is I just got a yoga mat right here. I folded it up, and then I would actually take a barbell plate and put it here. And now she does it. That's a little bit harder?
Yes, it is.
I got a 25-pound plate. She's pretty strong. Again, you can start with the 5 or 10, but you're basically trying to make it so it's the 10th or 15th rep that you can't do anymore. In some gyms, you can set yourself up under a Smith machine, and you can put it in this little one of those foam rolls, and you can put it up, and you can put it right underneath there and go up and down. It's a lot harder, but this is suffice it to say this is fine. So this is the two-legged bridge with an added weight. And this is a single joint motion for the most part. She's pivoting mostly at the hip. Then we'll do a multiple joint next. Okay, this next exercise is a multiple joint motion. She's doing a side lunge we're going to show you in a second. And most people are doing forward and back lunges, but I like doing side lunges because it gets a lot of the inner thigh as well, and that's where a lot of women want to hit. And it's actually a good exercise for balance and stability, and it works the glutes as well. So Colleen's going to go into it. I'm going to get myself out of the camera here, and Colleen's going to start doing the exercise. This is a side lunge. She's got 3-pound dumbbells in her hand. She's going back and forth. Again, this is both legs now again on the second circuit. She's doing a perfect job. She's sticking her butt out when she comes down. And we're going to pan in now on the foot. What I want you to do is I want you to take that, do it wrong, that foot, yeah. That's what you don't want. You don't want the foot to actually come off like that. You want the foot to stay in contact. And that is the side lunge, multiple joint motion. How's that feel, Colleen?
Oh, the inner thighs definitely working.
Beautiful. Okay, that's the multi-joint side lunge. Okay, we're going to do another single joint motion. It's using this Pilates ring. Basically, it's a ring with little foam pads on the inside. We're going to use the inside foam pads, the outside foam pads. And we're going to do something similar that Colleen brought up, is that she remembered the Thigh Master. I think it was by Suzanne Summers years ago. But this is basically a Pilates ring. You can get it probably at Marshall's or any store like that. Okay, now we're in position. It's right in her inner thighs, right above her knees. And what she's going to do is maintain the neutral position of the spine like we talked about. She's going to keep her stomach tensed. She's going to go into a two-legged bridge, lift the hips up off the ground. Now, at no time does her hips sag at this point. Now what you want to do, Colleen, is just pull that in. Hold it for a couple seconds and come back out. She's trying to keep her hips up. It's very tough. Works a lot of the pelvic floor muscles as well as the adductor group muscle groups, the inner thigh.